Hey everyone, Larry Walsh here for Channelnomics and the Margins. I'm coming to you from London, England, where I just finished my keynote at the Channel Meetup here. It's a wonderful event produced by our friends at Seven Demand. If you're looking for channel marketing services, really should check them out. There's a great crowd here, a few dozen channel practitioners and managers, and they're all here looking for what is the next best practice, where it's going to be propel ourselves into the future. And, that's actually what I talked about in my keynote was how's the channel going to shape out over the next 5 years? And a real indicator of where the channel is going is seen in the Channelnomics Partner Confidence Index. Now, we just released the Q3 reports for both North America and Europe, and it's very interesting. The partners are expressing confidence. Well, in North America, the confidence is actually maintaining. It's pretty steady. It's not great, but it's not bad. Europe, we're seeing a rebound in partner confidence. In fact, the European partner confidence have got back into what we consider to be a good range. But something that's universally shared amongst the partners on both sides of the Atlantic is that they're confident in their businesses and their ability to execute. And in fact, the partners are telling us that they're expecting to grow their businesses 10 to 14% this year. Channelnomics translates that to about 5 to 7% because there's always, this isn't a uniform metric. This is going to vary from partner to partner. And if you're not in the high growth categories, then it's going to be tough. But the partners are not just expecting growth, they're planning for growth. They're telling us that they're confident in their ability to afford to hire and expand in their businesses, reinvest in their capabilities by training their people, hiring new people, and investing in new infrastructure and skill sets. And they also believe that they are well positioned to remain competitive in what is still a very trying and very difficult or uncertain market. That's where things get interesting. And this is also common on both sides of the Atlantic. Partners in North America and Europe, they're confident about themselves. They're less confident about the economy. They know they have to change, and they are making the investments for that change today. They know that they can't afford to wait for government economic policies, for regulations to catch up. They're not expecting anyone on a white horse to come in and rescue their legacy businesses. They know they have to evolve and meet the dynamic market expectations that are being driven by catalysts like AI and the infrastructure build-outs that come with it. And so there's a lot for them to feel confident about. They're confident about today, but they're using their confidence today to plan for the future. Well, that's about all the time I have for this edition of In the Margins. If you like what we're doing here, please hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, and also check out our other podcasts, Changing Channels and the Network Effect, as well as all the best practices, research, and services we offer at Channelnomics. Until next time, I'm Larry Walsh.